Hello everyone, and welcome back to Club Dead. I'm Justin JT, and today I'm covering Cyber Heist, a Minecraft animation made by Squared Media, who I have covered some of their videos on Club Dead. The video was directed by Little Thomas, who is also known for making the Minecraft Battle Royale trilogy as well. The video follows Rena and Axel and their daring heist on a high-speed train dashing through the streets of a dense cyberpunk city in order to retrieve a valuable item stolen from Rena's father, who was killed by an evil corporation called the Crimson during the raid on her home. What the video does great is that it's animated so awesome and makes the viewers a part of the story. Even the fight choreography is very good as well. So congrats to Little Thomas and the animators for making the video how it is. You all are real ones. So how many kills do we get if a heist happens in a cyberpunk city? Let's find out and get to the kills. Shout out to the Patreons, cause they a real one. The video begins with people in a burning town, while people of the Crimson are holding weapons. We then see one of them holding people against their will. We then see them continue walking, while there's bodies around them. So let's count them. So in this shot there's 3 dead bodies across the area, while there's another body just behind some Crimson soldiers. So that means that I can put for kills to the kill count as our first kills of the video. We then see a young Rena hiding from the soldiers. She then looks behind and starts to slowly walk away from the soldiers. Oh wow, would you look at that? Another body to count. As the soldiers continue to walk, we then see Rena's house and her running to her house. She then opens the door to see her dad on the floor and the inside of her house being destroyed. He then tries to get up. We then see the Crimson leader. Maybe I ask, why he looking at the refrigerator? It's like,
that's a nice refrigerator. Where did you get it from?
She then gets held down by a Crimson soldier. As she sees her dad for the last time, the Crimson leader then picks up the blade. He then looks at it, then looks at Rena. He then pulls out a gun and aims it at her dad, then looks at Rena again, and then... Yep, the Crimson leader shot Rena's dad. We then see a grown-up Rena on top of a building. As we get this beautiful shot of the cyberpunk city, we then see Axel aiming a sniper at the railroad and sees the train. He then turns around and gives Rena the nod to start the heist. They then stand on the ledge of the building. They then jump off the ledge. We then see 2 people on the train. Rena and Axel then kill the 2 people. Then 2 more come and start shooting. Rena then dodges and shoots the 2 girls. Axel and Rena look at each other. We then see these people aim their guns. They then shoot and kill 3 guards. Then one of them hides behind some boxes. Then the duo jump down and more come. Then Rena shoots and kills one of the guards. Then Axel grabs one of them and shoots another one. Then 3 helicopters come to the train. Then a person opens the side door. We then see Axel kill 1 person, then throws the baton at another, while helicopters are chasing Axel, while the gunner loads up the gun. Then the gunner starts shooting at Axel. Then Rena sees the helicopters. Then she sees one of them and starts to jump to the helicopter and hangs on. She then shoots at the helicopter blade, which explodes. Rena then jumps to the other helicopter. She almost falls, but grabs the gun. While she's hanging on, Axel shoots the gunner dude. Rena then throws the bomb, which causes the helicopter to explode. Then Rena jumps, but is saved by Axel at the last second. Axel then pulls Rena to the platform. But y'all might be asking, are you going to count the pilots in the helicopters that crashed? And to that, I say I'll count them. So that means I can count to pilots on the count. The problem was there was 3 helicopters. So who knows where the 3rd one went? The pilot probably made a U-turn after the first one exploded. They then run to the door of an area in the train. They then get inside. They then look at each other, and Rena points to the boxes, which look like designs for a loot box. Rena then starts walking and starts opening boxes, and Axel does the same. Rena checks another one, but is shot while Axel is checking. We see a glowing blade. Rena then sees Axel impaled in the chest. As Rena realizes it was the person who killed her dad. But according to the Squared Media wiki for this video, the Crimson leader is actually named Incubus. Also, fun fact, Incubus is notoriously similar to Varek, who is the main antagonist of the Worlds Apart series. Rena runs up, but gets smacked. Rena then gets up and runs. The leader then looks at her, while Rena looks back at the leader. Rena then stops and turns around slowly and sees the leader. For some reason, his stance be looking like,
Yeah, I killed your father and your partner. Yeah, what you gonna do about it?
Rena then backs away from the leader in this cool shot as we prepare for an all-out cyber fight. The leader starts shooting at Rena, but dodges and shoots at the leader. Rena then runs at the leader, then dodges a sword swipe, but the shotgun gets knocked away and starts running and grabs the shotgun. Rena then dodges a box. The leader runs at Rena. Rena then shoots, dodges a punch. Rena punches but get thrown to a box. Rena then sees the leader with the blade. Rena then gets up. We then see that the train has left the tunnel. In this cool shot, we then see Rena hide behind a box. She then turns around to shoot at the leader, but the gun has no ammo now. She then hides again. She then grabs a button. I wonder what it does. As Rena and the leader look at each other. In this great shot, Rena smiles at the leader as she presses the button. The train rails exploded. Rena grabs it and jumps off the train as the leader stands there while the train crashes off rail. As the camera moves up to show the aftermath of the crash, we then see the boxes left around the train. The camera then moves back to show Rena looking at the disaster in front of her, and that she has her father's blade now. And you know what? I'll count the unknown train driver as well, cause I presume that in this timeline, everything is futuristic, but the vehicles are still driven by people and not robots, just like the helicopter pilots that I counted earlier. We then see Rena start her car, or unicycle, whatever it is. But to be honest, the car looks very cool though. Rena then starts driving away. The video ends with Rena driving to the sunset as the camera pans down to show some boxes and the leader's body. While he's knocked out, the camera moves and he wakes up. Cut to black. In a futuristic world, would it give us futuristic kills? Let's find out and get to the numbers, and I'll teleport to it. 24 people died in cyber heist. The victims were 19 males, 3 unknown, and 2 females, giving us this very futuristic blue pie chart with a runtime of 5 minutes and 5 seconds. We get a kill every 0.1 seconds. Obsidian chainsaw goes to Axel cause of the suspense. Dirt knife goes to the train soldier that got a baton to the face. And that's it. Cyber Heist was released in December 2021. Next up, I'm covering another LEGO SCP video. But until then, be fun, people.